What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the Draft to Glory. In the last episode, we sadly lost in the final, had a bit of button delay but lost deservedly. My opponent, he completely controlled the game and probably should have won by more. But here we are back again with the Renegade, with another draft. If you guys could drop a thumbs up, they'd be much appreciated. We've been slamming over 7,500 likes per draft recently. So if we could get that again, that'd be amazing. Look below. If it's less than that, just drop a big old thumbs up. We are going to start with a 4-4-2. Woo! This is nice. I mean, this Del Piero card is a fan favourite. 5-star, 4-star. He's got Catalyst too, so boosts his pace to 93, sprint speed 99, acceleration. Boosts his passing to pretty much high 90s everywhere. His shooting is already great. His dribbling is very good, and his stamina is very good. Got low strength. Gareth Bale only got the 3-star weak foot. Has the marksman chem style, so boosts that dribbling, shooting, and passing. Oh no, dribbling, shooting, and physical, sorry. Is already rapid. That's a tough one, that is. I'm going to take Del Piero just because he's an icon. And it just makes more sense to allow us to link up other players. Do we go with a duo icon strike force? With the Hunter card on Inzaghi, 88 sprint speed, 95 acceleration. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just see how many icons we can get. Let's see if we can get our Robert Pires at left mid as well. No chance, not on this occasion. Going to go with Heung-min Son on the left-hand side there. And yeah, it would be nice if we could get a third icon. I don't think... Oh, brilliant. That is perfect. I don't think I've ever had 3 icons before in a team. But this Del Piero is nice as well because no matter who we get on the bench, we can always drop this Del Piero down into centre mid or out on one of the wings and then bring on like a different attacker for up front. I guess we go for Parejo, highest rated. Doesn't really link with anyone anywhere. Gareth Bale here now would also be very good. I'll take that Dembele card. Very nice card. Obviously got the 5-star, 5-star. Great pace, great dribbling. With the Catalyst, he goes up to 99 pace, 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed. His passing gets a nice welcome boost. His shot power not the greatest, although his crossing I believe goes up to 92 with Catalyst. So that'll be useful for those far post crosses. So all in all, that's a good start to the team. We've got a good La Liga / Premier League hybrid down each side with the 2 icons linking everyone up top. So with that, I guess we go with Masuaku in at left back and we keep that Premier League theme down this left hand side. And then at centre back, oh god, I mean we'll go with Ben Mee, why not? Ooh, actually, let's go with Yoshida. Medium high 6'2", just because Yoshida has anchor chem style, so gets a nice little pace boost, a defending and a physical boost. Whereas Ben Mee gets a shooting and defending boost, is shorter, and would actually be slower after the anchor chem style is applied. So Yoshida goes in, and then our next centre back. Our defence not great so far. That's much better. We'll take Mustafi there. Mustafi will likely start instead of Yoshida as we get another player. And then in at right back, Dani Alves or Munir. I mean, this guy is not bad. High, medium, 5'10", good pace, average defending. Anchor chem style though. I could take Munir or Alves as a good sub or a starter. Like both PSG players. So if we get a Thiago Silva or an icon, we can link them up quite comfortably. Or a Di Maria for Dani Alves or Munir, I guess. Taking this guy here will obviously give us a soft link into Dembele. I don't want it. Let's take Dani Alves. Let's pop him in there at right back. He's our one anomaly that we're going to struggle to potentially link. And oh, perfect. 3 icons. Well, there we go, guys. I don't think I've ever had 3 icons in a draft before. Maybe not even 2. 2 might be the max for me. But that is fantastic. Let's take the upgraded Iwobi. We could potentially go for a full Premier League team here now. But 3 icons is spectacular. Do we go for Nabil Fekir? You know what we do? We take him, we pop him in. We lose 1 chem because of the position change, but we've now put in that French League right-hand side, waiting for the right player. Ooh-wee. Okay, Jordi Alba it will be. We're going to pop Jordi Alba in at right back. Gets a strong link to Dembele. And that's going to be that. We'll play him off chemistry, no problem at all. Okay, maybe we won't play... Oh, God. Choices. Boateng just... I mean, Boateng does work. Boateng would get 8 chemistry. And that would make our defence quite strong with a Shadow Mustafi. Pogba, of course, would get 10 chemistry. Dembele would remain on 10 chemistry. And De Bruyne would go up to 10 chemistry. Or Lionel Messi would get 10 chemistry as well. I'm going to take Pogba because I think it is for the greater good of the team. We pop him in there. We go to 100 chem. We still need to improve Yoshida. Definitely. But our midfield is now very strong, especially with a Dani Alves as a a backup player to bring in. And we can spend the rest of this... Do I take Juanfran? I do take Juanfran. But only on the hopes that we get a Cristiano Ronaldo or someone to put on that left side from the La Liga. Oh, perfect. I mean, do I even need De Gea? I mean, we'll take him for rating. Is he better than... He is better than Van der Sar in everything bar positioning. We did get a third icon. It didn't make a single shred of difference. How about that? Now, this Martinez card is tasty. We pop him in there. We lose 5 chem overall. But I think that's for the betterment of the team. What do you guys think? Do you think that's better for the team? I think that's better for the team. See, now we could potentially... No, see, with Juanfran, I could go up on chemistry with Juanfran to 99. And now if we do get a final La Liga centre-back or an icon centre-back, Jordi Alba will definitely come back in. Gonna take him. Gonna take Marcelo. This might be the worst. This might be the worst thing in general for the team. But we're gonna pop Marcelo in there. We're gonna come and pop Jordi Alba in there. We're down to 93 chemistry, but I think the defenders as a whole are better suited. I think this is a better team, generally speaking. Now, if we can get a Cristiano Ronaldo, that would be amazing. What do we get here? We get a Dimitri Payet, a Frenchman. Doesn't really help the Frenchman. We'll take the path to glory Payet, though. The rest of the team doesn't really make any difference either. Come on, give me a Ronaldo game. I guess we could take Saul as well. Because if we do get Ronaldo, we could go, or Messi, we could go full La Liga team. So we'll take Saul for that reason. Then we've got Saul and Parejo to go in midfield. Yeah, sure, De Bruyne and Pogba are way better, but we could just sub them out. So Saul and Parejo would go in, get perfect chem. In fact, I'm going to put them in now. I think it would be better for the team overall to do that. That puts us up to 100 chemistry. It is better for the team overall. Marcelo off chem, but we're up at a 187 right now. If we pop De Bruyne in there. In these last 2 picks, all I'm asking for is a Cristiano Ronaldo. I would even settle for a base version of Cristiano Ronaldo. Or Robert Pires left mid card. I know he's in draft right now. I would settle for that too. We don't get it. We get Ciro Immobile, who I'm actually going to pick. And then last but not least, is Ronaldo going to be here? Ronaldo's not going to be there. So it's going to be like a 189 maybe. So the question remains, guys, do we start with Pogba and De Bruyne, who are considerably better, but we start on 93 chemistry? Who's off chem here? Marcelo, but he's fine because he's team of the season. Jordi Alba, but that's fine because he's fast anyway. Basic chem style will give him a nice boost too. Son off chem, not really an issue. De Bruyne on 7 chem, not the big. I think De Bruyne and Pogba off chem would probably be better than Saul and Parejo on chem. There's no obvious links that I've got going on either to get everyone in. I'm probably... Ooh, 93 chem. Let me try something. That's 91 chem. No, that takes us down. I would play Dani Alves instead, but it's not going to be beneficial to the squad as a whole. So that, guys, that is going to be our team, I believe. And then a manager, I mean, a Premier League manager would be ideal. We didn't get one, so a Liga Santander manager is going to boost Marcelo up to 8 and Alba up to 7. Have we got a different... Liga NOS, he only boosts Marcelo. He only boosts Marcelo. He only boosts Marcelo. He takes up to 95 chem, and the Bundesliga keeps us at 93. So we'll take Ortigozo. That's a good team, in my opinion, guys. It's not full for chem, but it's a good team. And then we've got some great players on the bench, some players I'm very fond of. That Chiro Immobile card, very nice. And Daniel, oh, we actually don't have much on the bench at all, do we? Alright, so we don't have much on the bench. No Ronaldo showed up for us this draft. Messi only once. Maybe it would have been smart to have taken Messi. But I took, what was it? I took Pogba instead. Maybe that was a mistake. But that, guys, is going to be the team. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-3-3 team. 98 chem, 87 rated. Some very nice players in there. 94 Neymar, Di Maria and Mbappe. Jordi Alba informed, Kyle Walker, Kevin De Bruyne's upgraded card, Lauren Koscielny, a nice card in there, Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen's an interesting one for me. Every time I play against him, I struggle. I'm like, damn man, this guy's like saves with feet trait is just cursing me. But when I used him, it just wasn't amazing, if you feel me. Anyway, we concede the first goal with Neymar there in the first just 10 minutes of the game. And it was a bit of a cheese goal, but generally speaking, this wasn't too much of an issue. Del Piero there with a lovely little shimmy. I got super lucky to get the ball back here. My opponent just wasted the ball in his own third. The ball comes back to Inzaghi. Great drag back, great shot, great goal. Now, last time we used Inzaghi in the draft, I didn't like him. We did win the draft, but I kept subbing him out at half time because he just wasn't good. People told me to give him another try. People, suggested that when you get him with the right chem style, he'll be like a different player, revelation. And yeah, he was much better this draft. He definitely scored a lot more goals. I can't remember what chem style I had on him on this occasion, but he definitely got involved in the play a lot more. You'll see here, nice little shimmy there past the defender. A beautiful goal that was from Inzaghi. Son made it 2-1. Inzaghi there pops it up to make it 3-1. And that was the final score in this game, and he did well. You saw I had Juan Fran there as striker. I believe I got a red card with Juan Fran, and then I bought Dani Alves on. Into the second round, we come up against 4-1-2-1-2, 187 team. Lukaku, Harry Kane, and Kante, obviously the most standout players there. Informed Boric, not bad, not great. His defensive line is okay. Each player has really good benefits. Like Varane's actually a really strong player. Ogbonna with a shadow chem style was very, very usable. Holibas and Carvajal with the pace boost as well. Make them usable in draft, I would say. But we scored the first goal of the game there. An absolute banger from Del Piero. Fantastic strike from him to make it 1-0. That soon became 2-0. Del P into Dembele. Dembele into De Bruyne. And De Bruyne fires that one underneath the goalkeeper into the bottom corner to make it 2-0. This game was an absolute goal fest. Marcelo down the left-hand side into Heung-min Son. Waits for the run of Pogba there. Pogba plays the ball into Del Piero. Gets that 1-2 back. Sorry, to Inzaghi. Gets the 1-2 back there and manages to score again. So that's the third goal now from Inzaghi in this tournament, I believe. Maybe the fourth. I can't remember who scored the first goal in this game. But yeah, 3 or 4 goals so far for Inzaghi. Inzaghi there getting involved again. Gets the ball to Heung-min Son. That far post cross is there. And Dembele nods that one home to make it 4-0 in this game. And there was time yet for another. I believe you can see there my opponent got a red card in the top left. We get ourselves a free kick. And I've scored this free kick technique quite a lot, popping it in at the near post and trying to get my head on it. This time around, got the head on it, but it got saved, and there was Inzaghi there again to score to make it 5-0. So we go 5-0 up in the 78th minute against Leslie Bummo. And Leslie Bummo there has no more. I actually think he did play out the rest of the game. I don't think he rage quit. He ended up scoring a couple of goals himself there. But a dominant performance sending us through to the semi-final. We come up against a 186, very strong attack, very strong midfield. Inform Alan, informed De Bruyne, Rui Costa prime icon. He's got the 85 from Minho, Gabriel Jesus as well. And the defence as well is strong. Holivas, Valencia, Bai and Azpilicueta. The only difference is the goalkeeper. You've got to have a good goalkeeper in this game. I would much prefer to play a good goalkeeper on 4 chemistry than a terrible goalkeeper on 10 chemistry. And the goalkeeper definitely let my opponent down here. Inzaghi into De Bruyne, back to Inzaghi, into Heung-min Son. And a weak shot from Son with his back to goal actually turns out to go into the back of the net, and probably largely due to the goalkeeper in nets. 30 minutes on the clock here. KDB again, nice little drag back into Inzaghi. Fake shot from Inzaghi, gets the ball to Dembele. Back to Inzaghi here. A drag back, a shot, a goal. Beautiful finish. And as I say, last time I used Inzaghi, I was just so underwhelmed. I was literally like, wow, I'm never picking him again. And we only picked him this time because we got the 2 icons to start. And he ended up being great. Mbappe there scores for my opponent to make it 2-1. This game was going to be tough with the attack he had, and you saw he brought on Cristiano Ronaldo there as well. We end up scoring this cheese goal kick once again. Goal kick punted all the way down. Del Piero is there. Goalkeeper off his line. Can't get to the ball quick enough. Del Piero is there first. And we go 3-1 to the good in the first half. And the goalkeeper getting himself in the goal contributions there with an assist. That soon became 4-1. De Bruyne down the left-hand side into Heung-min Son. Son to Marcelo. Beautiful little bit of work there from Marcelo. Plays the ball back into the centre-back. I can't remember who that was. De Bruyne into Inzaghi. Inzaghi into Del Piero. That is just cheese, isn't it? You know, I call it when it's for me. I call it when it's against me. The guy tackles me perfectly. Del Piero still manages to recover the ball, roll the defender, and then get the weakest, cheesiest, cheap shot underneath the goalkeeper ever. And 4-2 was the final score, and probably a little bit harsh on my opponent. He definitely deserved a little bit more out of that game. That was definitely the most difficult game in the draft up to now. And into the final, we'll come up against the 97 Chem 88 rated team. 3 Team of the Years, an Icon, Mbappe, and then a really weak, low-tier BPL set of players. 6 of them there. Of course, he subbed them out. Some of them anyway. I believe Rooney came out for Ronaldo, and then it was a Ronaldo and Kane up front. It might not have been exactly that, but generally a really strong set of players. Like half the team is incredible and half the team is terrible. Dembele steals the ball in the middle of the park, gets in behind, shoots and scores to make it 1-0. But this game was an absolute goal fest. Goals coming from both myself and my opponent. Gabriel Jesus into Adam Lallana, Lallana to Kane, Kane to Ronaldo, Ronaldo back to Harry Kane. I don't know how I conceded there. I had possession of the ball. Kane kind of bumped into me and then accelerated away from Marcelo about 100 miles per hour and just got himself into a space where he was never going to concede. My opponent then took the lead. Ronaldo getting in behind my back line there. Was very frustrated. I thought I had the edge on Ronaldo there as well. Put my position my body in between Ronaldo and the ball to get in front, but he's just too good, too strong. Eventually we got it back to 2-2 pretty quickly after kickoff actually. Ball comes here to Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne lays that one into the bottom left-hand corner to make it 2-2. And I kind of took control of the game after I got back into the game at 2-2. Del Piero here, shielding off the defenders into Pogba. Pogba to De Bruyne to Immobile. Immobile coming on as a sub. Ball rolls into Del Piero, gets that one across to Dembele, and that is a beautiful, beautiful finish. Thank the Lords for that 5-star weak foot, because if he was a 4-star or less for a weak foot, probably wouldn't have found the back of the net there. And then the game got coincidentally super laggy, but eventually I found the back of the net again here with Paul Pogba. Great finish from Paul Pogba, made it 4-2, and that was all she wrote. So we win the draft yet again, guys. Very happy to have won that after losing in the final in the last episode. A fantastic performance from a fantastic team. This is going to be the end of the gameplay though. Let's get into the packs. Alright guys, so we end up winning this draft. After losing in the final in the last draft, I was desperate to win this draft. I was desperate to just make sure that, you know, I'm not going to hit a rough patch. We've been through, mainly at the start of the year, we went through a really rough patch after getting to about, I think the first 15 Draft to Glory episodes, we got to the final like 10 times and only won it like 2 times. And then we went on just a bad run, you know, losing in the first or second round for a while. And then since then I just hit this epic run of form. And every time I don't win the draft now, because of how successful we've been over the last like 30 drafts, winning somewhere around 26 of them, every time I don't win the draft now, I'm like, oh, is this where it's going to, you know, the downfall's going to begin? But no, we won the draft again. Generally a comfortable draft, except in the final. The guy was on like ultra defensive and just countering me the whole game. You could have seen the possession stats at the end of the game there. I had like 68% possession and his shots were just long shots. He literally just couldn't break me down other than his 2 goals. And when he went 2-1 up in like the 73rd, 74th minute or whenever it was, I was like crying out loud, it's going to be one of those days, one of those games. But it wasn't. I managed to remain calm. We got back in at 2-2. And then we took the win, and deservedly, in my opinion. You know, this team was very, very good. I tell you what, I recorded the start of this draft. Oh, what day is it today? You're watching this Wednesday. It's currently Tuesday. I recorded the start of the draft on Monday, and I forgot that it wasn't a good version of Son that we had the base version. But he is fantastic, genuinely phenomenal. I like this team a lot. I thought we did really, really well with it. So we made about 3,000 coins back from match coins. So we're looking for about 12,000 coins from packs, and we get a 50k pack and a 5k pack. quite possibly one of the worst rewards depending on what you get in the 50k pack. You know, if you have an unlucky 50k pack, you could be screwed. So we're at about 3,000 coins returned so far, and that's going to go to 4,000 coins with those, 5,000 coins with the coin unlock. That will take us to 6,000 coins with the consumables and the remaining discard value. So that's 6k, and then Alexander Arnold here, also about 1,000 coins. So we're up to about 7,000 coins made so far. So we need about 8,000 coins from the 5k pack, the 50k pack, and it will discard for about 7.5k. So regardless of what we get in here, we have once again turned a profit, which is obviously very nice. And this pack will determine as to how much profit we have turned. We get a whiteboard. It's an inform. Show me the French flag. Ivory Coast, centre-back. Who's that? Doesn't matter. We pack an inform. I'm super happy with that. Traore. It's an 81 rated inform as well. That's alright, guys. You know, obviously it'll be a low-end card, 10k discard or whatever, maybe 11k to sell. But I am super, super happy with an inform from the draft. Very nice. We'll make a nice little chunk of profit off of this now. We get Donnarumma, Heaton, Topal, Torres, Tarkovsky, the wrong Jesus, Harriet that is in every pack ever opened. Five really, if that's actually, other than the inform, that's a terrible, terrible 50k pack. But the inform is there. And so off the back of that, this guy looks like he's going for about, yeah, discard value. I'll keep him in the club for now. I'm super chuffed with that, guys. We're packing inform in the draft. Happy days. Thank you guys for watching here today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.